Hey, happy Monday. Hey, good peoples. How y'all doing? Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, good people. I hope y'all have had an amazing day so far. Child, I tell you. To my mods, hello, beautifuls. Welcome. Hope you guys have had an amazing day as well. Members, people hiding in the bushes, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, Miss Latoya, girl, where you been? She says, good afternoon, G Squad and chat. I'm at work right now. I'll be off soon. All righty. Thank you for your support, girl. Greatly appreciate you. How you been? Hey, Miss Rapids Running. She says, G Squad mods and chats. Hello. My beautiful mod. Miss Maria says, good afternoon, squad. Get in here. We ain't done talking. It's a G thing. Join the live. It's a vibe. Come on in, grab your snacks, and close the door. Get comfy. Let's talk. Child, y'all can't be messing with Miss Maria. I tell y'all already. She says house rules, no CC's names, initials only. Use nicknames for the uh use creative spelling for curse words. Over here we agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. All is alleged. And in our opinion. That part right there. Maria says hello. Help us grow. Subscribe, support $ G Strickland. Hey, super chat, super sticker, share, and join for $2.99. If you see the hype button, hit it. Pushes up in the algorithm. Thanks and enjoy the live. Thank you, Miss Maria. She said, Latoya, good afternoon, friend. How you been? Miss Rabbit Maria says that Rabbit's running. Hey, girl. Hey, Faith says good evening at work listening. Hey, Miss Faith, beautiful. Miss Avis says, good evening, everyone. Hello. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello, G Squad in chat. Hello, Miss Sexy Diva. She says, hello at Maria, my sister Maud. She says, hello at Rabbits Running. Ophelia says, hello, G Squad. Hey, beautiful. Joy says, hey, everyone. Hello, hello. Miss Sain says, hey, G, I was looking for you. I was looking for you too, girl. I synced you too. She says hi, and Miss Sylvia says hi. Hey, Miss Sylvia. Miss Sain says hi, and Maria Sexy Diva, Sylvia, Joyce, and Ophelia. My thoughts says good afternoon, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Miss Sonia says hi at Faith and Rapids Running. Sexy Diva says hello at Sonia. Sonia says hi at My Thoughts. Helen says hi everyone. Hey, beautiful. Maria says Faith, hello. How you doing? In my Wendy Williams voice. Sonia says hi at Helen. Maria says at Sylvia, hey girl. Maria says Avis, hello, happy Monday. Maria says, hey at Sexy Diva, hey baby girl, my little sister Ma, how you be? She said, how you be, girl? Come on through with that how you be. Hey Miss TJ's Queen. She says, hi guys, hey beautiful. Child, I need somebody to cut my nose off for this his sinus, child. I'm about sick of it. I don't even like it. My girlfriend from the Carolinas called me last night talking about her. Girl, she told me they want her to take 3 shots for her. I said, oh no, honey. I ain't about to be going through all that right there, child. I guess I still had the sniffles, I guess, child. Don't y'all think I'm also up here because I be sniffling? I got the spring sinus, fall sinus, summer sinus, winter sinus. Just won't leave me alone. But anyway, I don't like it. Marissa says, Sonia, hey, sure. Where's the next travel? Where is the next travel? Hey, Miss Soundlight Beautiful. Hey, beautiful. She says, hello, G, Miss Maria Mars in chat. Travel spot. Maria says, my thoughts. Hey, beautiful. Happy Monday. That part right there. Happy Monday to y'all. Yes, that part right there. What you talking about, Miss Helen? Miss Helen? Helen? Miss Helen, what you down there talking about already? Y'all know I got up here because I'm nosy. Y'all know that's why I came up here because I'm nosy. I'm ready to go to sleep though, tell y'all the truth. Healing says, how my thoughts and salt and light. Miss Maria says, hey, Healing, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? What you got cooking? What you got cooking? Uh, your sinus, you got sinus too, Miss Healing? Girl, I just be wanting to cut my nose off. Everybody talking about this mess. Make sure just all clog is feeling it. And stuffy and all of that. I was like, ugh. Uh, Miss Ain't says Destin, Florida this Thursday at Maria. Lord have mercy. Miss Maria, I saw you going to Destin, Florida. Miss Ain't Mel, them ain't out there. What you going for? I'm being nosy, you know, I'm nosy. My thoughts is that Helen, hope you have had a wonderful day. Helen says, I'm about to do strawberry pie. Look at her, look at her. See, I'm gonna get my hips. I keep listening to you, um, Miss Helen. Um, Marissa Sound like, hello, beautiful sis. How's everything? Miss Sound like, you feeling better today? You used to smoke. What they got to do with anything, Miss Healing? You about to do that with some strawberry. Oh, Miss Marissa's a TJ's Queen. Hey, hey, friend. A happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. Saint says, fishing and the beach at G. Look at her y'all see the umbrella down there? Lord, I cannot with her. I'm gonna be just like you when I grow up. It messed up your sinus. What you saying? I need to start or something? Maria says, I suffer with seasonal allergies. The pain, I didn't get this till I came to this city here, child. I'm an outdoor person. I love being outside. I ain't never had no bother with no sinus and none of that kind of stuff. Miss Patricia says, "Hey y'all, healing me too, but stop years ago." My thought says, "At Maria, I do too." Miss Saint says, "Hi, Patricia T. Hey y'all, hey y'all seen Hotcakes out here today?" I've been looking, but I ain't seen Hotcakes nowhere, child. It was quiet on the set. I said, "Let me just get on up here see what the girls know about Hotcakes, child." I ain't seen not one thing. Have to take a blocker every day. Mm. I see that young lady y'all was talking about down there in the chat. Yes, steady. Honey, I said that baby just she got some things going on with her child. It ain't got nothing to do with the Queen of Reality TV show. Baby, that's just the devil and being mean and evil. I ain't pay what the child said no mind. I won't even there for a hot second, child. I said it's time to roll out, child. Child ain't had time to be listening, fooling that kind of stuff. I said, well, bless her. May the good Lord bless her on her journey, child, whichever journey it may be. Child, but when I was in the bushes, being just a little spectators, I heard a whole lot of yelling and screaming and yelling. And that about it, child. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Prayer do change things. hmm My thoughts is I have not seen anything that looks like hotcakes. Thank God. Child, I want to know what the dealio. What's the dealio? Hotcakes. Who got in my license, sir, for the hot cakes? Because I hope his cakes was good and hot today, honey. Sure do. Maria says I go on a Benadryl diet one every 4 months. Actually, I have to use Flonase, which gives me a really big headache. I'm tired of experimenting with medication. I told that lady the other day, I'm about to be, y'all ain't gonna keep experimenting on me now. It just ain't gonna be happening. I'm sorry. That ain't gonna happen. Miss Ophelia says, hello, Maria. Miss Helen says, we will probably see something tomorrow. Miss Sensitive says, hotcakes, come out and play. Hotcakes. No, Miss Helen. Because see, if that child had any little inkling of what went down, child, she would have been able to put that out there on the streets. The way she was over yonder yelling and screaming like she done lost her everlasting mind. I said, well, what is really wrong with you, baby? Child, I said that baby got some things. She going through some things, honey. For our I would not be worried about what nobody doing. And when they go live and tick-a-tock and all that kind of stuff, child, I'll be on my good bending knees praying and asking the good Lord to give me the strength that I need. Miss Phyllis says, hello at Helen. Patricia says, I'm trying to research the life of that young lady who said she had a daughter by hotel. I believe it was deleted. Child, it's been out for a minute, child. I think that hit the streets whenever season one first came out. I think it was. Miss Salt Light says, do you do the nasal rinse? That helps me. I'ma try out Miss Salt Light. My friend be telling me about that child. I said, girl, you trying to drown me. I said, I ain't about to fool with you because you trying to set me up. She told me, no, I'm not, girl. Go ahead. I don't be fooling with her like that, y'all. Mm-mm. Um, I hadn't talked to her in a couple of weeks, and she gonna call me last night. I said, you felt me getting ready to start back stalking that ass, didn't you? She told me, oh Lord. I said, girl, I'm about to call you. You didn't answer the phone. I'm about to leave you a message saying, it's me. It's time for me to start back stalking you. She didn't do that but laugh at me. Uh, I have tried so much, but when I go to the beach in the salt water, everything comes out. Ooh, yes. The doctor gave me a prescription. Somebody I gotta call them folks too. Tell them y'all need to send me something else that ain't working. They already know. Miss Maria says I fired up my griddle for hotcakes ass. Ooh, child. Ooh, not the fired up the griddle. Miss Ellen says those demons coming out of her. No thanks. Mm-mm. My thoughts says Maria ready to roast him. Miss Helen says I use saline daily. I heard that was pretty good too, Miss Helen. Miss TJ's Queen says season 1 and 2. Something like says it does feel weird, but it works. Patricia's Hotel may have had her delete it because it did come out around season 1. Miss Helen says, "My thoughts. That's why I love the ocean." Um, Miss Patricia, I don't think he had her to delete that, honey, because I don't think Hotel gonna be fooling with that lady, honey. Cause she let him know she was locked and loaded and will put a pop a cap in his ass. And I think he just went about his business and left that lady alone. Mm-hmm. Mm. They said she let him know I'm not about to be playing with you. But I'm just up here. I was trying to figure out because Hotel, I'm gonna keep on talking about your sorry BAN, no good of a father. Or run around here talking about you a good father. Don't keep on talking about you, Hotel. And you too, Marceau Scott. Marceau Scott, why you over there in allegedly they said the rehab place, Marceau? What you were doing over there? You had to go visit somebody. You were visiting a friend of a friend. I'll wait, Marceau. Come on out, baby, and answer the question. Miss Patricia says hotel. No, I read that. My thoughts. That's why I love the ocean. Yeah, hotel running around here creating all these here cheering. Tell me the good people tell me he don't sign over his rights for that little girl right there, child. And she's old, she's his oldest. He might have more than that, child. We don't know, child. He's probably got a lot of cheerings out here. But this one right here, I think she should be Mariah's 13. She may be between 15 and 16 or something like that. Miss Maria says it was between season 1 and 2. Yeah, child. Said that this child done had a little taste of conversation with Mel and everything, child. So I said that boy been cheating all his life, child. Martell been cheating all his life, y'all. Poor thing. He over there on the Instagram, child. Liking some stuff. He ain't came out and said nothing to the good people, shouting out, I'm a good father. God, let him is lying on me. Why they keep on telling these lies on me? They just won't let me be a good father in peace. He came out on that, child. I said, well, okay, Martell, what's really going on? My thoughts this hotel said he had 7 children, and Slaw asked for her, and he told her she was one of them. Oop, she's stupid. That would leave 6, right? He said her daughter is not his child. That's what he said. That's what he said. And he let the good people know real quick that girl got a daddy. Her got a pappy. He said, I don't need to be that girl pappy, child. Child, he don't even like his own children, better let alone like her. Poor thing. Child, I know that child be like, Lord, I don't like my mama boyfriend. Y'all ever was, when y'all was young, y'all, before your parents probably got married, or if they wasn't married, your mom never had a boyfriend, or your daddy had a girlfriend, you be like, I don't like her. Ugh. It be like hate when they come over. God, why you here? You be like, why you here? That's how Paris is. Maria says it was around the time Mel Nika was around. Miss Cam says, hello, G Squad Mod and chat. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Miss Patricia says, I think it's more than that, child. It's been said it's one in Tennessee and Atlanta. Not far fetched, given he doesn't wrap up. Ooh, child. Oh, they're creating all these broken homes. Cheerings ain't got nobody pappy in there. Martell, why is you doing that? Maria says everybody but Slow caught that and child and caught that and did the math. Ooh. Miss Helen says, "Hi, Candy. I know Miss Candy is sliding here. I ain't seen to her, girl. Where she be? Child, I ain't seen to Miss Candy. Hey, Miss Candy, girl. I still don't see her. But hello, Miss Candy. How are you today? Miss Candy, tell me something good for this sinus, honey. Miss Maria says, Cam, hello and happy Monday. Yes, happy Monday, child. He got all the hits here. He probably got one in every city. The good people tell me be down here in Virginia somewhere, child. It may have one over here too, child. Y'all know him and Bird said they be traveling to Virginia and stuff, child. I said, Lord, I wish I could run up on 'em. I wish I could run up on 'em. I'll be like, I know you. What's your name? Y'all had to come get me out of jail then. Mm-hmm. My thoughts is that Cam, hello, good and good afternoon. Miss Helen says, I don't see her either. Though thought someone said her name. No, it's like it's been so long ago. It's like this lady has literally vanished, in thin air and gone. But I would love to see what this child looked like. Hey, Miss Candy. She says, hey y'all. But yeah, I am so curious to know what this baby looks like, child. Miss Patricia says, "In my thoughts, I think he was just being sarcastic when he replied to Coleslaw. He meant the number of kids he has. Uh, mm, Child, he say anything to that poor child right there. Uh, My thoughts are he's just leaving a trail of babies that he is not taking care of. That part right there. My thoughts is at Candy. Hey, lady. The sign says, hi, Cam and Candy. Sound like says, I will come and get you out. I'm in Virginia Beach. Come on through, Miss Candy. I mean, Miss Salt and Light girl. I know you come, child. I knows the good people's gonna come. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello, at Candy. Maria says, she popped out, then ghosted everybody. Child. Maria says, at Candy, what up, Doc? Josh, I don't want to be have no affiliation with Martell. He be trying to control everybody that he's in contact with, child. Who would want to be around that? If you don't got away, child, and scot free, don't look back. Do not do that. My thoughts is that Patricia T. He did say 7, and she looked at him like, let me get this mess out of my way. Why you looking for me? Looked at him like a deer in the headlights. He had to save face. Oh my God. Miss S. Deep says, tap that like button, please, and thank you. Consider joining for $2.99. It's a vibe, and you're up over here. Miss Maria says, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he kept us was alone. Miss Maria, I'm not about to do this with you today. I am not about to do this. Miss Candy says, hope you all are well. We hanging in, Miss Candy. We was talking about the spring sinus, the fall sinus, the winter sinus, and spring, summer, winter, fall sinus. That's all lived right there. That's what we was in here talking about. Trying to see what the cure is, honey, child, because we's the people needs to be delivered. Miss Patricia says, I don't remember her name either, but I remember her saying she was a nurse, whether she was lying or not. She said she told Mel and apologized to her. That's what they said. She had a little taste because, he would run around that line, talk about Oz ain't married. Oz is not married to nobody. I tell y'all that boy been cheating there all his life. I broke down bastard. Ooh, he works me. Um, Miss Maria says, G, yes, you is about to do this. Oh my God. Miss Patricia says, at my thoughts, yep, that's exactly what he did. Running around here, old stinking tail yourself. Stinking monkey. I got one for y'all. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. I'm about to make y'all day. Cause I know y'all want me to. Y'all got y'all dots out. Let me get myself up off here. Cause I'm gonna make y'all I know y'all like that. Mm-hmm. I know y'all like that. I thought I'd make y'all day. Um, uh, my thought said the thing is, people can't see Mel is the only one he is running behind. He claimed to be after the children, so go after the other mothers too. Hey, a funky lie. He can't shake the male effect. Poor puppy. Mm. Ain't no poor puppy nothing that ugly self. You should have been thankful when he had a son of a biscuit eater. Why can't I buy him? Ugly self. He just want to be annoying. Miss Candace says Zyrtec don't work for me. Um, Miss Helen says Candy what's good for sinus. Maria says not same as Martha, married but identifies as single. Mm-hmm. Miss Candace says consider Zyrtec or Claritin by mouth daily for allergies. Ooh, thank you, Miss Candy. My thoughts is, gee, I was eating. Why you do me like that? I told y'all I had something for you. I said, I gave you a little taste of trigger warning. Felicia says, hello, I'm here. Hello, Miss Felicia. Miss Helen says, hi, Felicia. Sonia says, hi, Felicia. Hey, Felicia, girl. Maria says, Felicia, hello and welcome. Miss Helen says, Candy, thanks. My thoughts says, Felicia, hello, hello, hello. Child, that monkey don't want. I guess he probably saying that they ain't got the money that Mel got or something. Child, that's all he want is some money. Maria says the melody still playing in his system, and she'd have told his ass to watch her from the sideline. She told him that too. Going over there on the sideline, cause that's about the closest you gonna get. Patricia says my thoughts. He wants her back because he misses that lifestyle. That dumb motherfucker should have left. Coleslaw go when let Coleslaw go when she gave him a chance after getting caught the first time. Child, do y'all know? Well, it's been more than 10 years, but that boy and that girl been messing around there since 2015. Child, that's a long time to be messing with that. That child ain't no telling what that girl done had her love and stuff. Miss Helen says Patricia Fax. Mary says, good afternoon, Miss G Chat and from Cali. Hey, beautiful, welcome. Child, and he ain't married her yet. He don't even acknowledge her as a woman, a beautiful woman. She was his everything in the beginning. Child, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone, and so is the money, honey. That's the part right there. The money. The money, 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 money. You can't even ride around in the Range Rover no more. Child, when she let him go down the street when they was out there, that re he got lucky and caught that ride in that G wagon. Girl, he just tore his britches. He was just as happy. He was happy than the kids in the candy store. Mel, don't turn around and take me back over there. Mel, keep on riding. Take me home, Mel. He probably thinking she about to take him home. My dad thought Mel and Miss Van finna take him home. Child, no, we just going down the street, and you about to get your up out of my car. That's what you about to do. I'm just trying to keep you from going to jail right now. I don't mean I like you or nothing like that. Sorry, mofo you. Miss Maria says that mofo missing that covering provision. Yes. Maria says, Mary, hey girl, hey. Ugly self. He need to come out here and explain himself. He don't do none of that kind of stuff. He's just quiet on the set. Sitting there liking somebody post. It was something pertaining to having more than one significant other. I want him to go be himself. Free your mind. The rest will follow. Don't let that for yourself, Paul. I'm messing around. Marcus, get back up here in this live. Tell me some stuff about you. What he really want to say. Mm, mm, mm. No, Nell ain't never going back because Marcus ain't. He done told everything. He done told everything, child. Mm-hmm. Miss Marissa's Martha don't even have hubcaps on that. They're hurt. No, hubcaps, God, no. Oh my God. Martell said, I can't even buy no motherfucking new vehicle sitting with you and that there boy. Oh, he get real mean. Somebody was asking, did they think he treat that little boy? What his name? Peanut? That little boy named Peanut. What his name, y'all?
I don't know the child name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. They said they want to do he treat him bad too. That little boy just like him. That little boy's already molded just like Martell, so he ain't doing too much to that little boy. I mean, he probably yelling and cuss him out too, but he's already on him and his brother's level at the age of what, 4? So nah, he ain't doing a whole lot to him. He just be messing with Tank, want to shake Tank, cause Tank is headed down the right path. He wants to self-destruct. He don't want him to be going down that path. And that relationship that he has with his mother, he didn't have it. So no, he ain't about to let all that go. I just want to know what he gonna tell them their people child when they go to court. And that's what I'm waiting on. Ms. Maria says there are so many 304s that will happily put up with Sharon, their man. Why ain't he chasing after the? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Why ain't he chasing after them instead of trying to get at Mel? Y'all play too much. He said, y'all play too much. Martell, come on out here and let the people see. They done threw some dots at your head just a few minutes ago. Come on out here, Martell. Uh, come on up here with us. Come sit up here with me, Bookie. I ain't gonna let them mess with you. And you can explain yourself. Tell your story right on over here. Don't be over there playing on Instagram because the people's watching you. Martell don't think twice about that little girl child, whoever that baby is. Bless her heart. Her mama probably told her, he came up missing in a bad car accident, baby. It's just me and you. And the whole while he's funky running around these streets, child. Probably down the street from the lady. Ain't no telling. But he know not to ring that doorbell. Ring that doorbell you want to. Mm. Miss Sensitive says no air in that broke down truck smelling like corn chips, funky feet. Ho, I go. Not the what? Miss Sensitive, that was a whole lot. Ooh. You know he loves some Popeyes. No, I don't think he doing too much with that little boy. Nah, he already got him like he wanted. Smelling like corn chips. Ooh, cha. Mm-mm. My thoughts is I heard a pygmy a pigeon saying he had been dogged enough for what he's done. That heifer can't see he's still doing stuff. He gonna get it as long as he puts. Lord, I only want to know who that heifer was because she ain't got no sense. She's a follower. As long as he puts it out, go get married, my boy. She's a pygmy. Yeah, that's what she is, and she's a follower. She ain't got no sense. She got low self esteem. She do whatever anybody tell her to do. She's irrelevant. But if she love him so much, why don't she go get him some help? Ain't that what Mel said? You weak assholes. Girl, that thing was good to me. I said, I was like Canada's child. Mel be stinging me, child, when she be popping out, child. I said, what? Did she just say, I know, Lord, who is this? Is this Mel? Girl, I be like Canada's. Child, my neck be spinning and turning just like Canada's. I said, oh my God, somebody made her mad again. My lady says, the abandoned children of Hotel could be a storyline for him, allegedly. Girl, he ain't about to use that as no storyline. That's about to make him look bad. What's wrong with you? He said, not today. Marie says, Popeye's got a $6 special going this week. Don't say that too loud. Mm-mm. Child. Mm-mm. Miss TJ Squeeze is laughing at somebody down there, child. Mm-mm. Hotel could be a child. He about to use that as no storyline. I don't even know why you up there playing with him like that. That just made him mad. He come over here, don't y'all act like he ain't my. I like to say it. I ain't about to say it today. I am not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, child. But child, I was looking at a picture of Marcel Scott too. I said, yeah, yeah, yeah. He be trying to hold it together as best as he can. I guess Tuna Cat, aka also known as Letitia Scott, was crying and just begging him, just go away and get you some help. Me and the children, we need you, Marcel. Marcel, go get some help. We'll be all right till you get back, Lord have mercy, G. Wah, 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 wah.
The way those guys love to work the middle, baby, they got to take something. They got to be doing something to be doing all that they out there doing, honey. Marissa says, my lady, hey girl, good afternoon. Miss Helen says, why don't the bird pop out and play? I don't know what she be doing that for. Posting and then take it down. Miss Helen says his face skin is sagging. Yes, yes. We finally discovered what was really going on with his teeth. Child, but I'm just so shocked and blown away with how they just sat up there on the stage and lied. Do y'all think Carlos know all about this? Allegedly. Yes, he does. He knows it all. Honey. Mm. Child, I cannot with these here food, child. My thought says Maria Martha is digging in the sofa cushion now, looking for $6. Sour Slough jumping in the fountain looking for corns too. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Yes, come on through. Can I get a breast? Can I get a breast and some fries? That's all I want from Popeye. No, let me get that breast and wing. I'm about to create my own. I want to create my own. I want a breast, two wings, and some fries. That's all I want. hmm You want something to drink? No, I don't want nothing to drink. I'm good on that. Miss Patricia says that would be a good storyline for him. Them Pygmies will love it. He has their support. They will understand, honey. By and by. Miss Latoya says, good evening, everyone. I'm finally home. Thank God you made it home, baby. You must live about down the street or something, honey. Where you be living? Down the street? Child, them Pygmies is sick. I already done told y'all what man said. They some weak ass hoes. They just out there looking for some attention. Shoot, they know they can't take care of Martell because he wants somebody to take. He want him to take care of him. They don't even qualify in that category. So I don't know what the problem is. They just want to get the deaf ear. Anything that's gonna make Mel look bad, child. They just jealous hoes. I can't even be mad. There ain't no need for it. And she already done read that girl down there for Phil. She already clapped. I don't know why they got bird out there chirping. Pictures and everything posted. For what? I said, Mel already done told you, and you ain't listen. You come back out there again and get that ass again. Don't say nothing. All them folk, child. People ain't, people gonna leave you out there by yourself, honey. Miss Helen says, hi, Latoya, friend. Where have you been? My thought says, Maria, he may be digging in the one seat out the trash collect. Not the couch. Mm-mm. No, he don't went in there. Mama, you got $6. My boy. There you go, worrying me again today. Boy, you know I'm gonna get paid to Friday. I ain't got no $6. Where you think I get that kind of money from? That's a lot of money, Martell. What you need $6 for, boy? Mama, I wanna go to Popeye. Boy, you better go in there. See, can't you make you get you a candidate party meat or a bologna sandwich or something? Baby, I ain't got the $6 today. No, mom, you ain't never got no money. Well, baby, I tried to tell you, times is just hard, honey. It may be like that sometime. Miss Patricia says Hotel is going to end up on an episode of Unlocked Family sequel. Ooh. Patricia says Hotel is going. Okay. Miss Latoya says, Helen, hey, I'm doing good. I'm working on my CDL license. Yay, Miss Latoya. You better get them CDLs, girl. Girl, we are so proud of you. Look at you. Um, Maria says, in my thoughts, he need to drag them somewhere and sell it on Facebook Marketplace. My thoughts says that's her SIG money. He can't forget it. No, he can't get that at $6, baby. Not today. Mm-mm. What happened to what Miss Sensitive? Watch out on that all my girl. She said, thank you, everyone. God is good. Yes, absolutely. Miss Helen says, congratulations, Latoya. Yes, child. Latoya, you out there doing the thing, baby. We is so proud of you, honey. We is so proud, child. I tell you, honey.
I'm going ahead and talk about now, child. You had me worried to death one time, child. I ain't know. I was like that tweeted thing. I said, which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? Child, I didn't know which way to go looking for you. North, south, east. I didn't know how to do nothing for you that day, baby. But ooh, child, God is so good today. Maria says, Latoya, well, we support you. Yes, absolutely, child. Child, she sure word me, dear. They do. But thank God. Hey, Miss Carla. Miss Carla, what you doing? Miss Maria says, Carla, hey, neighbor. Miss Carla, you done made it home. You sitting out down at that porch. Child, the sun was out a little bit today. I thought we was going to get some bad rain last night, but we didn't get it. Got a little drizzle, but that was about all we got. Um, my thoughts said that two students in the chat speak on it. Um, Beautiful Eyes says, good evening, all. Miss Carla says, hey, my thoughts. Hello, good people, and welcome. Hello, good people. Yes. Uh, 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 um, Miss Ellen says, hi, beautiful eyes. Miss Ebony says, hey, beautiful ladies. Hey, beautiful Miss Ebony. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello at Carla. Hey, Miss Carla, girl. What you want? Baby, I got it. All I need is a little respect. Just a little. Ah! Miss Carla, to my what y'all talking about? Talking about that monkey ass hotel. And all these here children he got out here on the street trying to figure out how old that oldest girl is. I think should be about 16, Miss Carla. If I'm not mistaken, 13, 14, 15, 16. She got to be about 2 or 3 years older than Mariah. Mariah is 13. Child, I don't know. He got some men. Um, Beautiful says, Ed Healing, hey, sending blessings from the UK. Marissa says, it pretty rain here. I had to put the top on your barbecue pit. Child. Miss Maria, you finished with them cupcakes? Top on my fire pit because I had already put the wood in. Miss Helen says, Latoya, God is good. So happy for you. Yes, absolutely. We so happy for her. Yes, ma'am. Um, and Latoya said one time, child, she just felt like throwing in the towel. She like, I'm just rude, child. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Miss Latoya. Ooh, that part right there. But yeah, Miss Carla, we was in here talking about hotel and all this here cheering and where they located and he probably got one in every state. That girl up there in DC, she might be praying up allegedly right now. I don't know. hmm Y'all know the one he left that $5,000 for. Um, Miss Patricia says, I don't think that child is that old. He was married when that child was conceived. But Miss Patricia, Mariah, Tank is 12, Mariah 13. Yes, he was married when the child was conceived. And she's older than Mariah then. So what you thinking? She just a year older than Mariah? Child, he's known to do that, child. That her and Mariah might be the same age for all I know. Y'all know how he be trying to operate. My thoughts said them jackasses missed another chance to speak on a serious platform, trying to hide that man problem with them white powder donuts. You could put hmm they have had so many opportunities, y'all. You could put sense in you could put sense in their heads and they will still be dumb. I cannot with you. Not still be dumb. What in the world? They have had so much amazing stuff that they could have shared, talked about, words of encouragement. Just be open and honest about it or whatever. And they followers would probably be real followers. Tuna cat, you know. My cousin found herself in that situation. It can happen to anybody, y'all. No one is exempt. Um, and my husband, my cousin found herself in a bad situation. My husband found himself in a bad situation. Man, that could have been a powerful story right there. Um, and the chick of them going after Kiki, she's hardcore addict. That's what they was trying to portray, put out there, but she went out there by herself. Mel said the DC woman with the 5K contacted her and apologized. That's kind of hard, right, y'all? You dealing with a nugget like that one right there. The fool's taking the ring off. They do that. This is real true story. They takes their rings off and all of that. And you don't know him. You just at the time you just think, oh, he's a nice guy. Oh, he seems very nice. Child, you don't know none of that kind of stuff. Y'all in different cities and all that kind of stuff. Child, easily put. This fool ain't just got started. He has not. I hope them that glad or Latham, Latham or whatever, however you said it. I be glad when they tap that ass of his. I hope they hold the heat to him right there, child. I want to see what he got to tell that judge when the judge asks him, "Well, what the hell is going on with you?" I want to know what he gonna say, how he gonna respond, child. I know. Y'all tell me this all the time. That AI stuff, that's ain't me. Da. I know. But sometimes I be believing the people, child. Don't ask me why. But I'm gonna say this right here. I heard on one of them that challenge child that Martell Holt went off in the courtroom. I said, how they know that already? They ain't even went to the trial thing yet. But that's what the people saying. That he went off and he was blowing up at the people at the glad to light them and all of that kind of stuff. And everything, child. They should have locked his ass up, child. All that's nothing happened or supposed to happen. I don't know. But I said, well, I guess we just got to wait and see what's gonna happen here. But child, child, I wish I could get down there to Alabama that day, see how he gonna answer. Oh, y'all think he got a lawyer? My thoughts is beautiful eyes. They knew all the time that his fake flexing ass was doing D-rugs, the cover coming off all them animals. He kind of looked at a little taste scared and nervous up there on that there reunion child when she was getting ready to bust him out. Sonya says, I thought he didn't go to court. He didn't go to court, Miss Sonya. That's how come I said I don't know how they knew that he cut up um they said he cut up in the courtroom with them cheering's attorney. Miss Patricia says Melnica told it all when she said he was trying to sleep with her assistant. Hotel has been cheating throughout the marriage. Miss Hillen says he didn't show up. No, they said he did. I don't know how them people be knowing this stuff, child, but I'm having my ears to the streets, child. If that's what they say, I'm like, wait a daggone minute. How y'all know before they even went to court? Make some kind of sense to me. Maria says that Patricia, he was cheating before the wedding. To hear Manica tell it, child, he been a hoe. He been a hoe. He been a hoe for a minute, y'all. That's all he is, a hoe. Now, little nasty self. Thinking somebody about to go down on you, boy. If you don't, mm, mm. If I would have went down, I sure would. Let me shut up. Beautiful says we need to know what really goes on at these boys trips. Child, close your eyes and imagine, child. They be out there having a good time. But y'all, if Martell don't drink, smoke, and do rugs, how's they able to get him like that? I think them that Scott boys does they be numbing themselves. It's how come they able to go and go and go and go and jump out there and all kinds of stuff and do what they do, child, and don't feel no ways tired about it. Miss Maria says, I'm a hoe. You know I'm a hoe. That's what they say, child. He ain't been no good since day one. Ain't no need nobody all worrying about their food. And no waste time. All we just waiting on these here children to get their last name changed, and that's a wrap. Child, child, that girl got that BBL. She might can't be having no babies. Y'all think that girl can have some baby with this BBL? She can't even do the upkeep on that. Did the social service people help her paying for this BBL? It's probably considered as a health hazard at this point. Miss Patricia says, my thoughts, you as well, sis. I will catch the rest of the chat on replay. Have a great evening, y'all. Bye, my thoughts. We love you. Catch you later. Mary says that Maria Melnica would never ever finish proper job. Mm. Beautiful Eyes says this is why Marcel never ever finished proper job. Child. Miss Carla says all of them are trolley. Mm-mm. Miss Carla, Miss Carla, Miss Carla. Mm. Child, that's why he was sitting out there looking like he was spaced out. Them that ride union. And Maurice always looked like his eyes about to jump and book up out of his head. Don't never know which kind of what he howling. Martell said, "What you take? What else you take?" See, Martell already told it too. When you hit that pole, the tree, the animal, the deer, he hit a lot of stuff that night. Yeah, Martell was like, what was you on, dude? You out there doing all of that? Mm. Child. Marcel probably said he got to get high. The food that they tuna cat and her mom. They probably the one that drove him to it, child. I don't know, allegedly. Allegedly. He said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. From the other side of the track. Enough is enough, child. It's too late now. Y'all need to come on out and talk about this here because the liable source done put it out there on the streets and everybody heard it. Maria says, and Mary, exactly. I think she's destitute. Who? Predators? Child, yeah, he done, that lady done put it out there, huh? I don't think that lady lying about that right there. Mm. So, sometimes people be like, go ahead and say whatever. Wildebeest don't want that lady to tell the business. She really don't want her to tell it. But it's just a shame how they be trying to deflect and put what they got going on off on somebody else. That's the part that really bothers me the most. You know, you always point your fingers at everybody else. How about you point your finger at yourself? Better yet, if you know you got a situation going on like that, why are you even opening up your mouth? See, she's so quick to ask somebody about their marriage and this and that and all kinds of stuff, but she don't want nobody to never ask her nothing. I don't like them one-sided stories like that. No, if you bold enough to ask me, then I'm gonna be bold enough to ask you right back. Well, at this point, we already know you ain't gonna tell the truth to the good people. Another lie. Another lie right there, child. I cannot. Do y'all think the family Brastons is not gonna come back on, child? People tell me that the show ain't coming back on. I said, well, why not? Child, they said it's not coming back on because that little girl Ashley up there telling her truth, child. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I was trying to get myself ready for Tamar. Uh, 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 uh. But yeah, that's what they saying. They done pulled the plug on the Brastons. I said, wait, what? If they gonna pull the plug on anything, why does it take them so long to pull the plug on the own network with that bell collectors and all that crazy mess? That's a hot ass. Lord have mercy. How many episodes did Bell Collective get, Jack? I don't know. I don't even know if they're gonna make it. Miss Maria says initially I felt badly for Tuna when he said she was from the other side of the tracks. But then by season 3, I was like, oh, never mind. Child, I ain't feel no ways tired about it when he said it, child, because she always trying to shoot her little shots and all that kind of stuff. I said, get him also. Get her every chance you can get. That's what I said. So he says, hi, Carla. I sure did. I said, ooh, I be cheering Marcel on when he go in on. Child. Come on out and just tell your story, honey. I heard on another CC talking about her and Marcel been carrying the show on their back. What? Carrying what show? Oh, they trying to carry the show. I think that's what she was trying to say. They was trying to carry the show. I said, where they gonna carry it at? In the woods and finish burying that boring mess? Oh my goodness, child. Just saying. I think everybody on the YouTube streets today, y'all just waiting to see, if Hotcakes gonna come out, pop out. It's been a little quiet, not a whole lot going on. Cause I'm sick of Wendy, I'm sick of Eddie, I'm sick of Clarissa, sick of Papu, I'm sick of all them there folk, child. That Clarissa girl lies and child, Miss Maria says I cannot with Tamar. This is what I was saying about what Tony allegedly said. The show isn't the right platform for Ashley. Maria says the Scott 1.0 been carrying the show. That explains why it's been in the gutter. Miss Ebony says, I'm back. I just got my eye gel from Sab. Is Mel on live today, Miss Ebony? Is she doing a TikTok today, honey? I needs to know. I got to know. Is Mel doing a live? That part right there. Mm, 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 mm. And what was the price of the IG? My lady said, did you hear that Marvin Winans criticized a woman in front of the church for giving only $1,200 instead of $2,000? Crazy word. Child, me and a lady with the day was talking about people going to church and bedside Baptist, honey. These here pastors and things just as money hungry as everybody else, child. The music industry is not like it used to be, and they probably done about spent all their money. So yeah, I guess he is mad. Uh-huh. Miss Sonny says, I heard that. Child. Maria says, in my thoughts, that's why folks think churches are scams. Absolutely. That is so true right there. Miss Patricia says, my lady, I saw that video today. Child, y'all know them people been out there in that music industry, and now the music industry is not like it used to be. Now they trying to probably figure out where they're going to get this money from. Do they have real jobs? Is they working over there at the Walmart or somewhere? Child, the people I ain't know thought I had to end up at Walmart or Target or somewhere, the grocery store. Uh, mm, 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 mm. I cannot. Um, y'all remember we was talking about the people they bringing in all those self checkouts at the grocery store. Well, I talked to a assistant manager today in the store, and she was saying that it didn't cut people's jobs out, so they still need the people to stand like at the end of that their line of registers just in case the good peoples need some help. I said, oh, okay then, because I was thinking they was putting peoples out of their job. She's like, no. Maria says, if my 1,200 ain't good enough, give it back. I'll take it back. Please and thank you. We ain't even got to keep talking about it, babe. Go ahead, give me my money. Miss Mary says, at my lady, I would get my $1,200 back and leave. Leave that church, girl. I sure would. I said, sir, to the no disrespect to you at all. That was kind of like my last. Can I have my money back? With your ungrateful ass. Now I go outside and get in my car. And when I got my $1,200 back, I went out there in my car and asked the good Lord forgive me for disrespecting the house. But he would have had to get it. I'd have gave him the business. He deserved the business, y'all. That's a shame. Yeah, but that's what it is. They putting all them big quotes on people and knowing times is hard. The government shut down. People ain't gonna get no EBT and all that kind of stuff next month. Y'all ain't the only people that need to eat. The other people need to eat too. You want them people to probably take their last and scrape it up, get it however. No, that's wrong. That's selfish, y'all. Don't do no mess like that. Miss Red Brown says that my lady, I would get my I read out. Miss Hillen says the thing about it is the people know better. Read your Bible, please. Miss Patricia says, given what is currently going on in the country with people not knowing whether they are going to be able to feed their family. Why is he asking people for money? That part right there. I just feel like people are selfish that do stuff like that. My thoughts is I have a story about something that happened to at the at the self checks out at Walmart. It really upset. My thoughts you gonna come up and share your story. You at work today, honey? Honey, you at work today? You at work? Um, that happened. Wait a minute. It happened to me at the self checkout at out at Walmart. It really upset me. Wow. Miss Sophia says, "Hello, everyone. This make you not want to eat at restaurants or bu- buffet down there." Mm. Miss Ebony says, "In my opinion, hips and thighs be high driving around, seeing who's building. Then he claims he's doing." Maria says, "A lot of cashiers do stocking work, the floor, etc. Instead, and cashier when called during the shift, I heard." Miss Evans says, "No, she's not live that I know of." Oh, okay. Miss Salt and Light says, "It's me, Salt and Light, with the story." Yes, ma'am. I thought I just dropped the link, Miss Salt and Light. CBS, you getting on my nerves. Leave me alone. I thought I just dropped it. Did I not? Child. Well, give me a little taste of a second, huh? I sure thought I did. Mm, mm. Child, I don't be fooling around in his store. Not unless it's early in the morning, child. I ain't about to get caught up in there with all them that crazy peoples. In and out, in and out. That part right there. There you go, Miss Salt and Light. Miss Sonya says, hi at Ebony and Sophia. Sophia. Mm. Child, it's a mess. It's just a mess out here. What's going on? But he should be shaming himself. He trying to force. He should have been saying, "Give whatever you can," and may the Lord bless all of us. Cause times is so hard. But y'all know what? We got to hold on, and we gonna make it through this here. Getting mad cause somebody didn't get him no $1,200. I wish he would. Hey, Miss Sound like beautiful.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I
Good. How
had to
you
tell you this because I was actually I was
doing?
listening to you. This is on Saturday. I was so mad. I would never do self checkout, but I was in the self checkout, right?
hmm
And when I'm bringing this stuff up, I bring it up one at a time, place it in the bag one at a time, because I know people steal and they be looking at people. So the man, you know how you put the stuff you in the small checkout thing, you got to do it one at a time, and the bags be all bundled up. So I went to turn back to the cart to grab a pan I had, and I scanned it. I had four pans. I scanned one, and I turned back around. He had jumped in between me and got on the register I was on, start pressing on buttons and hitting something to rewind the camera back. And I said, "Excuse me, sir." I mean, I had a whole cart I had to still ring up. And I said, "Is there a problem? You only rung up one pot." I said, "Sir, I haven't taken in the other pots out of the pot. I'm ringing them up one at a time." And he just looked at me, and then everybody in the line looking like, "Ooh." I'm like, "Look, first of all, I'm not a thief.
hmm
I owe that. I mean, I have never been that mad. I had never had nothing like that happen. But you know what I'm saying? How you ringing the stuff up one at a time and you putting it in the bag. I'm being very deliberate. And when I turned to do that, he ran and like blocked me and went into the register with his phone and scanned something and pressed something. I said, "What are you doing? Is there a
Wow.
problem?"
I would have been like,
So
where's
I
the
went to the
manager?
manager. I went to the manager. I sure did. I put my stuff in the car, took my receipt, and I explained. He said, "Oh, he's overzealous." But it seems to me a lot of people of color are getting more. People are just doing stuff just to be doing it. And when
Mm.
he saw me come back in, to the store, his eyes got big, and I went straight to that customer service.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Well, we're gonna talk to him." And I was like, "He better be glad," because I used to work as a complaint counselor for the BBB, and I wish I still was there. I would have pulled that card out. Can you have the store manager give me a call tomorrow in my office? I wish I was still there. Oh, that made
Oh,
me so no, but I'm just saying these self checkouts. First of all, I don't like doing self checkout. I don't want to work at Walmart, but I do it because I be in a hurry. And I
mhm.
mean, I could see if I put something in the cart. I mean, out of the cart, to go into the bag, or you know what I'm saying. If I had done, I was still ringing up my stuff, and when
Mhm.
I turned around, I almost bumped the man because he jumped right in front of me.
I be like, yo,
I don't know
dude,
if
why
you
you
get the
so close
visual,
to me? First of all,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can get the visual of what I'm saying. You know how you had your cart and you taking one item out with the
mhm,
thing scanning, and then you
mhm.
putting that one in the bag, and I was turned back to the cart to get something else. And that's when he wedged his way in there and started pressing buttons on the machine I was on.
What?
Yes, and oof, Lord have mercy.
I would have been hot too. I've been like, mm-mm. My lady said that's why I don't do self checkout. Well, you
Yeah, I'm
know
not
what?
no more. I'm not no more. I ain't gonna do it no more.
But they only have like two cashiers on a register, and them lines be so long. The people ain't be standing in them lines. When you got a thing, all you gotta do is slide it across and get on up out of there. Man, and they standing up there with them buckets full too. Child, I be doing. Go early in the morning. Go early in the morning to these stores, child. Get in and get out. Best I know to tell you, but I
I
would have
just had to share that with y'all because I was on the listen to your live and I saw it to ask to get it because I said no because I'm a little upset. I was upset about that, so I sure
Well,
did
you
go
should have
right up
stepped on
in
that
there.
man and
What'd you
told the
say?
people what was going on.
I did. I put my stuff in the car and I went right back up in there and he looked like, what is she coming back in here for? I went right to that customer service. I sure did. What I
Mm,
should have done is went and stood there when he talked to him with my arms folded.
yeah. Mm-hmm. I sure would have. You know, the people you should have been watching, you weren't watching them, but you over here watching me. What you watching me like that for? You watching me so hard, you done missed the people that just went out the door.
And I'm still ringing stuff. It ain't even like I had put nothing in no bag. I ain't walked past. I'm at the register.
Mm-hmm.
You run one pan up. I was getting four pans for my little jelly stack cake I had to make. And I'm like, you
Woo!
see, it's one. Yeah, it was
Hold
good
up,
too. It was
hold
made with
up, my
homemade jelly.
I mean, Miss Salt Light,
Home.
hold up for 1 minute. Hey, Miss Dorothy. She says, hello, G and everyone. I just heard over on DT Mel just won in court today.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
drop down, G. I'm gonna drop down in the chat. I just had to share that with y'all. I was
appreciate
venting.
you and I love you so much. Thank you
I
for that.
love y'all too. I love all y'all.
Yes, Mel. No wonder Hotcakes is quiet. If that's the case, Miss Dorothy. Hey, Miss Dorothy, girl, how you doing today? You feeling better? And Miss Salt Light, is you feeling any better? You didn't tell us you did that. What you Charlie horse go away? Ooh, child, she couldn't have did nothing else but one. I mean, he up there telling all them lies. Um, Miss Maria says it's something like they look at me funny sometimes because I be flying. I was a cashier for quite some time, so I can do extra stuff like multi and read the what? Child, shout out to Mel. Shout out to Mel, child. Read the item info if it won't scan because I know how. Ooh, child, yeah. Sometimes you got to type them numbers in. Miss Maria says that Dorothy, hey, beautiful friend, how you doing? Yeah, Miss Dorothy, you feeling better? And Miss Light, are you feeling better too? Did your Charlie horse go away? Child, I don't know what a Charlie horse feel like, but I don't think I want to know. Mm-mm. I just don't want to know what a Charlie horse feel like. Child, praise the Lord on that. I already told y'all that Miss Mel was gonna cut them snakes' heads off this here, month. All both of them going down. Miss Dorothy says, I know y'all said don't use Cece's names, and I am getting better. Thank you so much for that, though, Miss Dorothy. We appreciate you coming through for letting the good people know.
Child, he's been quiet on the set, child. He knowed he was gonna lose. Miss Dorothy wasn't even about none of that stuff, honey. He just wanted to be in the present. I got to figure out how did they go to court. Was it via Zoom or was it personal? I need to know this because that boy, he just wants to be able to say, "Oh, I seen her up close and personal. I seen her up close and personal." That's all he wanted to be able to say, y'all. He know he ain't got no money to pay nobody. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? Okay. Miss Salt Night said, yes, I had a couple nine my fingers that I'm going to the doctor. Side note, go Mel. Yes, go Mel. Miss Mary says drink tonic water to stop the Charlie horse. Work miracles. Ooh, child. Charlie's a Charlie horse like a cramp. Is that what it is? I don't want to know. Yes, shout out to Mel. Praise God on that. Thank God for that. We got one more to go. Come on, come on. She got that one in the bag as well, child. Stomp them the devils, child. Get rid of them demons. What y'all want? Get them on up out of the way. Child, Miss Something Like says thanks. But child, yeah, you got to be careful with these self checkouts and all that kind of stuff. But for hotcakes, maybe hotcakes will go somewhere and sit down now, child. It's over. And I give somebody money. She got them 4 kids. What's wrong with you? I wonder did she counter sue? I sure hope she did, Miss Something Like. I sure hope she did, honey. That part right there. Child, I know they're gonna have something bad to say about that too, child. But y'all know what I was thinking? I got about 15 more minutes. I was thinking, I said, whenever she chopped the snake off this here fool head, he still ain't gonna stop harassing her. He gonna still be trying to find a way. Um, but you know what? Even if I was her when this happens, and it's already happened, I know it has. Whenever I get full custody of my kids, he would not be able to see my kids without supervised somebody supervising him with my children because he gonna tell a lie. It's all from after this court forward, it's gonna always have to be somebody with authority around as far as Martell goes and my kids. Nah, cause he gonna tell a lie. He gonna still try to come up with something to get her back in court or something, y'all. Nah, don't go nowhere near him by yourself, honey, cause he gonna be real mad. Miss Patricia says what he didn't understand is that in court you have to start at the beginning and not the middle. He started this whole mess. Sure did, Miss Patricia. Miss Dorothy says, "Gee, let me talk with my husband, and I will be back on." Okay, Miss Dorothy, thank you. Uh, Miss Ebony says, "I'm happy if Melody won. I'm sick of hotcakes, and so are we, honey." Miss Candy says, "Against hotcakes, yes, ma'am, Miss Candy. Yes, ma'am. That's what Miss Dorothy just let the good people know." Nah, when you on this, when he up there on YouTube, his YouTube channel or whatever, he can start wherever he want to start at, but not in the courtroom, baby. We got to go to the beginning, baby. Where the beginning at? Then it look like it's at the end. What it is? The judge probably said, "What is this, here, man? No. Where's the beginning? I'm going to need the beginning." Mm-hmm. He gonna be just like Hotel. He gonna come through and probably say she got up, went up in there and lied. Come on, dude, don't come back out telling that crazy mess. Um, Miss Charlene says I didn't see that Mel one on anyone's channel. I don't really know who that person is that Miss Dorothy just put in the thing, but she said she's seen it over there on that channel. Yeah. Uh, D T T. I don't know who that is. I have no idea, honey. But it's already done. Yeah, it's time. It's over. Go find y'all somebody else to pick on and play with. To go find something else to do. Do something. Just leave that lady alone. My goodness. What is it that you want from her? What remember Miss Maria said, what is the end game? Child, I have no idea, honey. But I bet you ain't gonna come out and tell the truth. He is not gonna do that. I would definitely ask for supervised visits. If not, he will continue questioning those kids and traumatizing those kids. Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree. No, the short time he gonna visit with my kids, there has got to be somebody around. I don't trust him. Nope. And it's got to be a strong person that's on their jobs, because sometimes today people don't even be into their job like they need to be into their jobs. But yes, it will have to be supervised at all times for a short period of time. But he ain't gonna want to see him. He ain't gonna want to see him. He might do that a couple of times just to be aggravating, but in all reality, he ain't gonna want to have nothing to do with those kids. Miss Steve says that's what fish-eyed fool hotcakes get what he deserved. Obsessed ass, just absolute child. Totally agree with that right there, honey. Totally, totally, totally. Oh my goodness. Child, I just hope he goes somewhere and find him somebody else to play with. That's all they need to do. But nah, Martell gonna try to come up with some kind of lie. He gonna try to come up with something to tell the people, and then he gonna always be sitting around trying to figure out how can I get one up on him. How can I get one up on him? Child, I don't, child, I would never trust that dude right there. He gonna be trying to find a reason to get her back in that courthouse to make up, create, say something. It's gonna be something, y'all. What? I take my kids and leave. You gonna have to fly out to see my children, and it's gonna be supervised in the state that I'm in, and they ain't gonna know nothing about you, and you ain't gonna be able to. No, them daggone narcs is slick dope, y'all. Oh my goodness, child. I don't know. It's just a praying time. Mary says, I'm waiting to hear from Melody if she won the well, Miss Mary, Mel ain't gonna come out today and just blast it like that. That'd be like braggadocious or something like that. She might throw out some subliminals or something eventually, but yeah. Um no, she's not gonna come out today. But if Hotcakes didn't come out today, bragging and tooting his horn, child, you already got your answer. And then especially that girl that was out there last night or the other day or whenever she was out. Miss Patricia says if someone is around like Miss Van, he's not likely to question them. Absolutely, Miss Patricia, got to have somebody like a Miss Van out there to monitor him. You are absolutely right. And then you're gonna need a daggone bodyguard with Miss Van, cause he'll try. Let me shut up. No, you're gonna need some strong people to deal with him because he's not gonna give up. He feels defeated all the way around the board. He done lost it all. No, he ain't not. Y'all come on now. He like, I can't let this slide like that. Nah, not gonna let this get away like that right there. But child, I just hope and pray it is the case, child. I hope it is. Mm, 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 mm. Yep, Miss Ebony, you're absolutely right. We already know that. That's just a jealous, evil, envy spirit that you know. And Mel already done read that baby down for field. I don't know why she's still messing with her, but you want to put one of her most prettiest pictures over there on your thumbnail and stuff. I'd be like, well, I don't understand this here. I'm so confused. I mean, is that what it is? Y'all, I really be confused, y'all. I be like, okay, then bless her on her journey, Lord. She got a long way to go. Hmm. Child, is almost over, y'all. Ooh, I just hope and pray in my closing. I just hope and pray that all of this is gonna be said and done and said. Still gonna have to keep the peoples around. But they can have them a peaceful Thanksgiving, a peaceful Christmas. Those kids can be at peace, feel relief, and just be like, man, we don't have to go over there no more, child. Oh my God. Ooh, that's the best Christmas present for the children right there. Miss Inez Martin says Melody won her case with AL. I just told them that, but the people didn't believe me. Miss Inez, I don't know where you heard it from, child. But I'm gonna be out here on the YouTube streets to see what I can hear too in a few minutes. Miss Charlene, did you hear that? The other lady just said that Mel won her case against him. Yes, thank God for that. Yes, come on through here, Mel. Ooh,
So glad about that, honey. Yes, ma'am. I was just telling him, Miss Inez Martin, maybe he go somewhere and sit down now. He like Martell. He's so obsessed. Was they in court? Do you know? Do anybody know if they was like in court or was it Zoom? Um, drop the T. She will go over the documents tonight. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Miss Donna says, "Hey y'all. Um, yes, that's what they get. Let them all be mad. They already mad, child. Go ahead and finish making them mad. You mad? Stay mad. Give you something else to be mad about. Oh, you think they were in court? See, that's all he wanted to be in her presence. He just wanted to be right there in her presence, probably trying to see can he ride the elevator with her like them that other clowns would. That's it. That's all. That boy could. Child, I hope she countersued him. Child, I'm gonna have to listen to that one. Do you know if she countersued him? She gonna have to put a lien on what? What she gonna put a lien on, y'all? I'll wait. Y'all, what she gonna put a lien on? If she want what and she countersue him, what you gonna? Ooh, child. Mm, 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 mm. Well, the good people out here tried to tell him that they weren't gonna go in there to play with him. That's what the good people tried to tell him, but he didn't listen. Child, this is gonna be our conversation for tomorrow, honey. Sure is, child. It's almost over, y'all. But anyway, y'all, I done been in here about an hour and a half. I'm about to get up off of here. I'm about to see what I can hear on these here YouTube streets. His Kia payment. And Miss Inez, he thought he was gonna upgrade with that 6K child. He was looking forward to his payday child. And the good Lord says, mm-mm. Miss Candace says all those CCs that sent hotcakes info to go against Mel will be disappointed. Yes, they will be so disappointed. Mm. That's a shame. Maybe I just want him to go somewhere and sit down and leave that lady alone. Go find you another target, baby. I don't know, but when they make her their target, they like a gnat or a tick or something that's stuck on her. Like they can't release, won't let her go or something like dang. Those CCs will still talk about me. Absolutely, they is. Yeah, she in there. She lied. She said this. She did that. They gonna ooh child. You know they're gonna have a warm form. Miss Candy says he don't have money to stalk if she moves across country. Child, he's just gonna get somebody else. He needs to get him some help as well. He really do. That dude is sick as well. These people are like they got some mental issues or something going on. But yeah, he needs to go let somebody help him as well. Get his life together. Miss Latoya says, "Gotta go, y'all. Hitting the gym and going to my therapist. I love y'all, and please keep me in your prayers and keep supporting as I continue my journey. Good night, y'all. Good night, and we're so proud of you going for them CDLs, Miss Latoya. Thank you." But yeah, I'm about to get up off here, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining the live to catch the vibe. If you did not hit that like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out the door, child. Y'all know we got to talk about hotcakes tomorrow, child. But anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Happy Monday, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Bye.